all be seated and face this way, please. Thank you.
Physical activity. My name is Kamardi. I am one of the high school phys ed teachers here. And we're going to get started with our opening ceremony program before the games begin.
Okay, before we get started, we want to do a land acknowledgement. So Tansa Frontier School Division is committed to reconciliation and the preservation, promotion, and revitalization of indigenous languages and culture. We would like to acknowledge that our school is located on Treaty 5 lands, the traditional territory of the Cree Innu. May the spirit of truth, love, respect, courage, honesty, humility, and wisdom be reflected in the athletes, coaches, officials, and fans here today. Guzan.
All right, we'd like to start off our games with an opening prayer. We'll have our elder Ida McKay to come do an opening prayer, please.
Stand.
Great Spirit and Creator, thank you for the gift of life, the Master, and the opportunity to gather here today for our frontier games. Thank you for protecting the participants on their travel to our community. As we gather this evening, we seek your divine guidance. We pray for a deep sense of respect among all participants. May our athletes respect their opponents, coaches, officials, and fellow teammates. Let their actions reflect the values of honor and dignity. Help us to remember that respect is not just earned, but freely given, regardless of the outcome of the competition. We pray for the strength to accept both victory and defeat graciously, understanding that every experience on this field contributes to personal growth. As a hosting community, may we provide a hospitality that is welcoming with kindness and warmth. We are grateful for the talents and dedication of our athletes, the tireless efforts of coaches and organizers, and the support of family and friends. Bless them all with your grace, Heavenly Father. In our commitment, we pinagay honesty.
Thank you, Elder Ida. Now we want to do the singing O Canada, so we'll have one of our student athletes to come up. Ashley,
far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Okay, before you sit down, I'm going to ask you to keep on standing. We are going to get Adam Sullivan to do an honor song for us today.
kidding. Just kidding, it's a down. All right, next we'll have our Chief Superintendent to come with some welcome remarks, Mr. Tyson McGilvery.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? All right. Tanse, welcome. Thank you, Alder McKay, for starting us off in a great way. I'd like to welcome our Chief and Council of the Royal Free Nation, members of our school authority, community members in the crowd. Thank you, Mr. Sullivan, for the drum song. School staff, and our honored athletes. Let's give our honored athletes a nice round of applause. I'd like to welcome everyone to our 17th Frontier High School Games. The next 3 days is more than just a competition. It's a celebration of your effort, your teamwork, and your school spirit. Each of you has trained, practiced, and prepared that is dedicated with dedication, and you are ready, and you are to be proud over the next few days. As you step onto the courts, outside, no sports, no winter sports, so it's actually good weather. We should have had skiing like 10, 20K. It'd be great tomorrow, wouldn't it? It shows through sportsmanship, respecting your opponents, supporting your teammates, and playing with integrity. Win or lose, how you carry yourselves matters most. These games are also about camaraderie. Cheer each other on, build new friendships, and create memories that will last far beyond this week. When you work together and you lift each other up, everyone succeeds. Give it your best, enjoy the next 3 days, and most importantly, have fun. Let's have a great 3 days of games, everyone. Congratulations to all the athletes.
Thank you, Mr. McGilvery. Up next, we'll have the principal of Elementary Osborne Indian Education Resource Center, Mr. Curtis Katusis.
Good evening, elders, students, chaperones, coaches, council members, community members, and HBO staff members. Welcome to the 17th Annual Frontier High School Games. This is my second time in my 4 years of hosting the high school games at HBO. It is a great feeling to see the athletes from different schools travel to compete in our community. It is a great sense of pride to host a large number of visitors. There's also behind the scenes, there is a lot of work that goes into these games, and all of you won't get to see how much work has gone into it, so I just want to acknowledge a few people that have been working hard in the last couple weeks trying to put this all together. It is a lot of work for the organizers, which includes most of our Gazette department, Ms. Megan Camardi, Mr. Curtis Camardi, and Mr. Leslie McKay. So other staff members behind the scene will also make a big contribution to the preparation of the games. We have Mr. Rido for the Volunteer Technical Services. That's how people in your home community will be able to watch the games, because of Mr. Rido. Along with him, we have Mr. Jody Johnson, and also the big one where we just came from the cafeteria. There's a lot of work that goes into that preparation. We have Mr. Moore, he's not here. Mr. Ryan Muswedding, he's not here. Ms. Julia Bruce, not here. Mr. Alan Mayer, I don't think he's here. Ms. Amy Rogalski, Ms. Cheryl Glazier, Ms. Crystal Flett, and Ms. Sherry Flett for the food preparation. They're probably gone home because they're going to be here early in the morning. So if you get an opportunity tomorrow morning and you remember, if you're too tired to remember, you several students who are also involved in serving food and cleaning the plates and all that stuff. And we have some students from our school. We have Tessa Walker. I'm not sure if she's here. Phoenix and Terry Clark. Terry and Pepper. And Lily Clark. I don't think they're here, so they either back in the kitchen or they went home for the night to get ready for tomorrow. And I apologize if I forgot to mention anybody's name. And finally, one more final one. I'm not giving names, but I'm just going to include them, is our educational assistants who work the shifts outside their regular work hours. And many of them have to make sacrifices to be here. They have families, they got young children, and they got to find babysitting and all that. So without the EAs, a lot of these things wouldn't happen. So a big round of applause for our These games are a great opportunity for the athletes to show their these games are a great opportunity for the athletes to show their skill, gamesmanship, and sportsmanship. But greater than that, it's also a great time to create lifelong friendships with athletes from other communities. The students will treasure these memories for the rest of their lives. And believe me, we just talked about that. I think Mr. McGilvery was speaking to Mr. Laffer here and another student, and they remember him from high school days, and they still talk about this leadership program that they went through. And there's an example of what that leadership coach can do. We would like to extend our appreciation to all the schools that were able to make it to HBO. Some teams had to travel through inclement weather, difficult road conditions, and travel long distance. And especially Duke of Marlborough athletes and chaperones from Churchill. They have the longest travel itinerary to all schools, so I want to thank you for your efforts. We ask that athletes give their best efforts and to be respectful towards your fellow athletes. These games are meant to be fun first and competitive secondly. Unfortunately, not every athlete or team can be in first place. But if you give your best effort, you can say in your heart that you are a winner. That is more important than having a banner on the wall. I wish everybody a good time in Norway House, and thank you for attending the 17th Annual Festival.
Next up to bring welcome remarks, we'll have a member from the Education Authority, Clayton Dove.
Thank you very kindly. I didn't know I would be speaking today. Otherwise, I would have put on a nicer shirt. Welcome to everybody here, and once again, welcome to Churchill. Thank you for making that long trip to our community. Welcome from the bottom of all of our hearts. On behalf of the school committee authority, on behalf of the school board, welcome to everybody. Have a safe high school games. Be careful outside, it's slippery. You don't want to twist your ankle and not be able to play. All right, so please be careful out there and look after one another. All right, give somebody a pat on the shoulder and stuff. Make some memories, because those are the things that are going to carry you to the ripe old age of 51. All right? Make lots and lots of memories and lots of friends. I still bump into people that I met at Frontier Games back in the 80s. All right? So make friends. You'll enjoy that. And I'll turn things back over. Thank you.
Thank you, Clayton. Up next, we'll have the member from our newly elected Norway Creation Chief and Council. We'll have Councillor Deputy Chief Alfred Laffer.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for that opening prayer and the honor song, and to Mr. Flett for singing that. I was just elected into council just over about 3 weeks ago now, and I've never expected to be in a position, with a great honor. My whole life, I've just treated people with respect, treat people how you want to be treated, and just do the right thing, have the integrity. It was just over 10 years ago I was sitting down here, I was listening to Tyson here, and I think that's the same speech back then. No, I just very, very honored to be here, to stand before you and to welcome each and every one of you. Churchill, welcome community members. We went to Leaf Rapids, we went to Churchill back in our time too, to participate in those high school games. I'm thankful that Norway House can host events such as this. It's always nice to have visitors. We always honor our visitors. Norway House is so welcoming. If you're ever here or if you have a chance to come to Norway House in the summer, we invite you to our Treating Airport Days, and we have a week of all festivities and entertainment. And just have fun. Norway House has always embraced friendship and good times. I just wanted to also acknowledge Tyson Gilbert. He's been since I was in high school back, and I took that leadership course in high school. 13, 14 years later, I've never ever would think I would sit in a chief and council position. But those time and efforts that our teachers, our educators, and our EAs put into us, students who have to embrace that and be thankful for that and take every opportunity to learn, because it's going to take you somewhere one day. And I pray each and every one of you, I pray that good blessings over you and a long life of blessings to come your way. With that, I just want to say thank you for the time to be here. Good luck this week. It's very competitive. I was an athlete one day, but you always leave it out on the court. Win or lose, anger, frustration, sadness. We win, good. We lose, leave it on the court. Amen. That, take care, look out for one another, and enjoy your time here. It's always very thankful, so enjoy your time here.
Judy, I forgot to mention one more staff member that's put in a lot of time, and I apologize to Mr. Garth Grover.
Next up to do some welcome remarks, we'll have Councillor Tim Falster.
Thank you to the elder. Thank you to Adam for the honor song. I was just saying to the fellow councillors and the staff that, I was just in high school 7 years ago, and how much I miss high school. And when we were talking about, when we look back, when I look back, high school was the best years of my life. I know you guys, a lot of you probably do that a lot. Don't take high school for granted. It's the best times of your life. Okay, mom, okay, dad. Yeah, I can't wait for this to be all over. But when it's finally done and you're a few years down the road, you think, oh my goodness, I miss high school. I miss the sports, and you even miss the teachers. And I want to put a lot of things in gratitude towards the teachers and the staff, especially growing up, and for you as well. They essentially helped raise us. I have many teachers and coaches in my life that I'm very grateful for, and they really molded me helped me mold me into the person I am today. So I want you guys to never take high school for granted, never take the sports, never take the teachers and all your coaches for granted, because one day you're going to look back and be very, very grateful for them. And I want to welcome everybody to Norway House, to our beautiful community. again, Churchill again with that 17-hour train ride. That is quite the trek. And I remember going up there as well for high school games. And the last time I was in high school games, I was actually a champion, undefeated champion in volleyball, by the way. And yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge and thank the staff that are behind the scenes who make all this happen. It takes a lot of brain work, a lot of physical work, and I just want to thank everybody, and especially for the athletes that are here today. I want to thank you, like, play hard, play in good respect, play in good manner, and just have fun and create those memories and friends, you know, because those memories and those friends will last a lifetime. So I just want to thank everybody. Hope you all have a good 3 days of sports, and go Huskies, go!
Councillor Foster. Up next, we'll have our last councillor here, who is a very, very recent staff member of HPO. Let's welcome Councillor Christina Mitchell.
Thanks, sir. It's good to be home again. This will always be home to me. On behalf of our community, the Royal Nation, I would like to warmly welcome all athletes, coaches, families, volunteers, and guests to this year's 52nd Annual Frontier Games here in Orange. Today is a celebration of youth, culture, teamwork, sportsmanship, and community spirit. These games are more than just competition. They are a time to come together, build friendships, support one another, and take pride in where we come from. To all the athletes, we are so proud of you for your hard work, dedication, and the effort it took for you to be here today. Win or lose, each of you represents strength, courage, and the future of our northern communities. I also want to recognize and thank the coaches, teachers, DAs, parents, organizers, elders, and volunteers who made this event possible. Your support and commitment means so much to our young people. As we begin these games, let us do so with respect, kindness, fairness, and pride. Make friends, make memories. I hold many memories from a number of Frontier games that I attended growing up in my high school years and in my elementary years. It was always fun. We welcome everyone, play hard, have fun, and enjoy the Frontier games. Also, please send the following councillors send their regrets. Councillor Eddie Albert, Tyler Duncan, Councillor Tyler Duncan, and Councillor John Henry. Northwest Nation Sports and Recreation has always played a role in our community, and proud to be the host of the 2026 High School Frontier Games, and hope to see many athletes as we host the 2026 Manitoba Indigenous Summer Games, July 8th to 12th. So we hope to see you there. This event is for athletes for under 17 and under 14 for both boys and girls. Northwest Nation, July 8th to 12th, 2026, and the sports that are going to be involved in the Manitoba Indigenous Summer Games are badminton, volleyball, beach volleyball, 3-on-3 basketball, soccer, canoe, softball, wrestling, 10,000-meter foot races, yurt races. So start training. We hope to see you there. With that, have fun and let the game begin.
She was just mentioning they were just in the summer games. There will be a booth set up outside the gym here for more information on that, for you all to stop by and chat with our Parks and Rec department. So they'll be here sitting up there. So if you have more information, you can come in if you want to talk to them. Okay, now we're going to get into our oaths. So we'll get Mr. Leslie McKay to come up and read the official's oath.
Okay, for the official's oath, in the name of the officials, I promise that I will take part in these frontier games, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, in the true spirit of fairness, for the glory of sport, and the honor of our fellow officials.
For the coach's oath, we'll get Mr. Garth Grover.
So in the name of the coaches, I promise that we will take part in these frontier games, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, in the true spirit of fairness, for the glory of sport, and the honor of our fellow officials. Thank you.
All right, and to do our athlete's oath, we will get Rashida Balfour. Rashida was chosen for the basketball all-star team, so she will be going down to Winnipeg to go compete in the all-star game. And Rashida, you're going to
In the name of the competitions, I promise that I will take part in these frontier games, respecting and abiding by the rules which is governing them, in the true spirit of sportsmanship, for the glory of sport and the honor of our teams.
All right, next I will get Mr. Brian McMillan and Greg Park to come up to say a few words and officially open the games.
You might remember me from such films. No, I'm kidding. Not Troy McClure. Hi, it's great to be back. I'm Brian McMillan, the Divisional Phys Ed Coordinator. This is my partner, Craig Park. He stepped in for my work wife, Heather Lowe, who's taking care of business back at home. She's currently on leave, and we miss you, Heather. I know you're watching us live. I want to know if the camera made me lose some weight. Like, I just wanted to know that, because apparently you gained weight, but I wanted to know that. I want to tell a quick story to some of the counselors from Norway Creation, talking about how fondly they were in frontier games. They were in the high school games. One was the champion. I don't remember that. No, I'm just kidding. But 20 years ago, I was sitting at the table with my son. He had just timed out frontier games for grade 5 to 8. He asked me, "How come we don't have that for high school?" And I said, "I don't know. I'm just one of the workers here at Frontier." I got put into this job, and then it just always stuck with me. And because of that conversation, we started talking with people around the division. The first annual high school games were at L. Johnson School 17 years ago. So we started with 7 schools. We had 125 kids. It's since morphed into one of our biggest programs. I'm really thankful to our board of trustees for supporting this program until now. And just from what we've seen, we would have a lot more people here, but I can't control the weather. So I just wanted to say that with thanks to that one conversation with my boy giving me the gears at home, and we kind of pushed for something that seemed to really resonate with everyone who's on council, who stepped up when they were kids. The story about being in high school, it is the best years of your life, because once you're done, you're done. And all you think about is you wish you had one more game. My daughter's here. She says the same thing. She's a teacher now. There are so many people in here that I've either coached or taught in this venue that it's nice to see that it's good hands, like for staff coming up, so to ensure these programs are successful. So to those people watching all across Manitoba on the YouTube channel, I want to thank my friend Craig here for coming out of retirement to help me out for 3 months here until we find someone to join me next fall. And Heather, I miss you so much. I wish you were here. So on behalf of us, us, I declare these 17th Annual High School Games open. Everybody have a good day.
All right, so the games are going to begin. So we're going to start setting up for volleyball here. The games at UCN, there will be a bus out there. So if you're going to UCN for the girls volleyball games, get your stuff, meet at the front. The bus will be at the front, and yeah, let's get the games begin.